everyone. Welcome back to another video. I am able to talk a little louder now. I'm just on a time limit because my brother gets home soon, so it might end up being a short video, but we'll try to make the most of it. I'm playing 3.0 now because of the level 15 level cap thing. So yeah, we'll just start. I'm probably gonna get cooked. Yeah, I'm not very good at the game. So I was thinking about what topic to talk about, and also watching back my other commentary video, I realized how much I say and like all the filler words, and like I can't really break the habit. I'm trying, but I genuinely, it's just the way I speak, and I found it very annoying. I was annoying myself watching back that video, but, not again. Yeah, it kind of annoyed me. Oh, I thought the bandit was still alive. I couldn't see because of the wall breakers. My sound is too low for me to hear the bandit sound death. So yeah, that's pretty stupid. I should probably turn up my volume. I just turn the Clash Royale default volume up. I just don't want it to overshadow my actual voice. But yeah, so I was thinking about a topic for, I don't know, why did I play the archers early? I don't know what I'm doing right now. But from the topic of the video, I decided to talk about school, a specific part of school that you guys might find interesting because I'm Canadian, and to my knowledge, America and other English-speaking countries, they don't really do this. I think it's pretty unique to Canada, and it's definitely an interesting system, because there's the idea of skipping grades in like the U.S., right? I'm not sure about England, but or Australia, but I know in the U.S. like skipping grades is a pretty big thing. So if you're literally too good at the game, you're better than everybody else, you're just too smart, you just skip a grade and you do the next grade level work up. But Canada doesn't really do that. Like, if you're like a genius, you can skip grades. It is an option, but Canada kind of strays away from that because the whole idea of like that in America, like parents are kind of forced to a tough decision where they have to choose between either letting their kids skip a grade and having harder work actually being challenged in school, but they are with kids a grade a year older than them. They're kind of alienated. They might get bullied. They're with kids bigger and stronger than them. It's not really the classic school experience, but or you choose not to skip a grade, and I'm having a hard time paying attention to the game. I don't know why. This guy just plays so boring. He's just like spamming everything to bridge. He's like, has he even played a card the back? The entire, I think he played Ghost the back once. But yeah, basically, yeah, you have to either choose to skip a grade, harder work, but bigger kids, they're not really with their peers, or don't skip a grade and they're gonna be bored out of their mind, but at least they're actually with their friends, people their age. Canada works around that by having something called the IEP system, stands for Individual Education Plan. So for anyone above or below the state average in any specific subject, they just they get different work, but they still are in the same class. So they're still going to be, if they're grade 4, they're going to be in the grade 4 class, but if they're like really good at math, they'll be getting like grade 5 or grade 6 level math work. They won't be getting the same work as their friends, but they'll be in the same class as their friends. And like inherently, this sounds like a good idea, but like so does a certain governmental system, and we all know how that turned out. So you probably tell, I don't really agree with the system. I personally, I have an IEP in math and English, because I'm just a genius, of course. As you can tell by my brilliant public speaking. But yeah, so yeah, I have an IEP. Oh my god, why is he? It's so annoying. I'm actually so annoyed right now, but I'm winning by so much. and he doesn't have a big spell, so this is just a free win. But yeah, so I have an IEP in math and English, so I get different work than my classmates in math and English, but I'm still in the same class as them. So I have a grade 10 level expectation for math or for English, and honestly, I think I'm better than grade 10 at math, but it's really hard for the teacher to provide work. So I usually just get grade 10 work, because I'm in grade 9 right now. Uh, so yeah, I won. Good game. Uh, so yeah, that's why I only have it in those two subjects, nothing else. And I just like I don't agree with it at all. I don't know how to explain it. Teachers either because it's kind of dependent on the teacher to provide the extra work, the different work, um, and a lot of times they just don't do that or don't do it as much as I would wish. A lot of times I just end up with the same work, and then if I choose, I can do extra work that's higher level. But who wants to do all of the normal school work and then do extra work that's even more difficult? Like, even if the work I do, like the with like that's the same as my classmates, is boring to me. Like I don't really challenged. It's just kind of doing the work. Like I don't know. It's just you have to. It's like think about like manual labor where you know what to do. It's not hard to figure out what to do, but you still have to do it, and it still takes time to do. That's what normal schoolwork feels like for me, and I have to do all of that, and then I'm challenged to like go into the gym and work out after. Like no one is doing that. No one is doing that. Even if the gym, but if you had to choose between like moving a bunch of stuff that you don't really care about, or challenge yourself and pushing yourself in the gym, you would choose the gym because you want to push yourself and improve. I don't know. I just drove to like my entire Elixir bar, but that's kind of the best comparison I can give on like on the spot. Uh, so that's how it kind of feels for me. And if like so if it was a choice between the two, I would choose the gym every time. But if it was doing the thing I like less, or doing both of them, I would choose doing the one I like less. Um, because it's just kind of absurd to do those two things in a row. Oh, I should have played that knight so late. It could have made it not dash. But should I? No, I'm just gonna go for King Tower. I don't want to miss this. This would be embarrassing. Okay, let's go. Um, sorry, what was it? Yeah, I was talking. Yeah, the gym metaphor. So yeah, that's kind of how school feels like for me. So because the teachers don't put in all their effort to provide that opportunity, I feel like it's kind of lackluster, and there's not even the option to skip a grade. So like Alex doesn't really feel like it to me. So I don't know, that just kind of annoys me. Uh I don't where was I gonna go with this? I was gonna go somewhere with this. I just sacked archers into a Mega Knight. What am I doing? Um I explained it, and then I was going to this is such a good video, oh my god. Okay, let me think for a moment. Let's just talk about the game. Yeah, for the game while I'm thinking. I'm absolutely clapping this guy. Not really, I'm only up like one fireball. But, he's terrible, so I'll just fireball cycle him. Sorry, no offense. I'm terrible too, so it's, oh, did I just... it's BM fireball. Oh, he has rocket? Oh, shoot. I forgot about that. He played that too before, didn't he? He's gonna drop the Mega Knight, so I'm gonna drop the archers. Oh, yes, I thought you would get that down in time, not even lie. That was like no skill. Oh, shoot. I'm staying quiet for so long. You just keep on yapping. It's like, I don't want to just watch a blank screen of Clash Royale gameplay. I would just play Clash for myself. Okay, so I was talking about, also, I'm about to get Ultimate Champion, aren't I? 2 games away. Okay. So yeah, the IP system I don't want to do with because they don't really. It's up to the teachers to provide the work, and they don't get paid any extra for doing it, and they don't get not paid for not doing it. So why would they put in the extra effort, right? It's just all on the teachers, and the students end up getting screwed over. I guess the other aspect of that is the IP system for kids who are below the state average. So like the special education kids. Um, and obviously, these kids need support, right? Because they need extra help to um, function in society. They need extra help to understand the word that's being provided. They deserve the extra help. But I think that kids above the state average um, also deserve that help. I think they also require that help to properly function in society. So Canada, at least the school I am in, a lot more of their budget goes to the below state average side of the IEP system, and not very much of it goes to the above average side of the IEP system. And I personally think that if you want to decide to if you want to decide to give more to the kids who are below the state average, that is an acceptable choice, even if I don't agree with that. That is due to personal biases. Um, so I acknowledge that personal bias. I acknowledge that I could be wrong, but I think that the way they've split it is honestly absurd. Like, there's no direct support provided to this side of the IP system, the above state average side. It's purely on the teachers. Whereas you have all of these special helpers, all of this unique work, these unique classes just for this side of the state average, this side of the IEP system that I'm not on. And I think it's honestly disrespectful. That's hurting kids who aren't just me, um, which is honestly really sad. I just really don't agree with how this is being done. Oh, and I just lost the game. um, oops. I was yapping too much. I'll fire all that out. Uh, uh, um, yeah, but I was saying, yeah. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention at all to the game. Uh, but yeah, the IP system is not optimal. It is suboptimal. I don't know. I really came into this without an idea. I just wanted to yap about the IP system. Um, but yeah, honestly, I don't know. No one wants to do like extra work on their own. But if you want to like look into the IP system, if you have no idea what it is, I definitely would recommend that because it is definitely an interesting side. And I think like the idea, like it's an interesting take on the idea of saving grades, but I think the execution is very bad. Um, I don't feel like I am actually getting support in the areas I have an IEP in, and I think I deserve that support because the school recognizes that I deserve that support. It just doesn't provide it, um, which is honestly pretty sucky. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like I'm doing extra work for no reward. Um, and I'm just I don't know. I feel like I'm not getting anything out of it intrinsically or uh like externally. So I don't know. I just really hate school right now. School is it's boring me. It's annoying me. I'm not learning anything. And in high school you don't have like in elementary I have like you have like recesses, and I don't really have that in high. You don't really have that in high school. And oh my, he just sacked his tower, and I probably could lose my entire tower and like half my king tower. Um, but yeah, I might stop yapping and just focus on this. I'm gonna go knight in the back. I don't really have too much left to say, anyways. I'm gonna fight with a lot that knight, which at some point, but I'm gonna wait for one more thing to get some extra value. Please, nice. That's an easy defense. I missed one E-bar with. Oh, and I just sacked the skillies, but we should be fine. Yeah, we're good. Just one E-bar shot, looks like. And we're gonna go Knight Archers and take his King Tower. Alright. I can't wait till if I'm going quiet or not. I feel like I'm not talking enough. It's weird because, obviously I'm not exactly experienced like at doing things like this. Even though I'm usually an okay public speaker, but it's weird when it's such a one-sided conversation. Even in public speaking, like people ask questions or you had something prepared. But YouTube, I don't write anything. I just kind of let myself talk. And usually whenever a situation like that happens where I'm just talking on the spot, it's usually a conversation, which means I have time to hear other people's opinions, which helps me transition to other topics, or just give me time to think while the other person is talking, so that I'm not listening to them, so that I'm able to do both those things at the same time. And I don't really get that in YouTube, so that's definitely a struggle. I feel like I just need to learn how to transition into like talking about the Clash Royale gameplay while I think, but that's definitely gonna be a struggle. It's definitely something I'm not used to at all. Um, I don't really, yeah. I guess I'm just gonna talk about Clash Royale now because I'm not really sure what else I have to say. I'm just kind of venting about school because I used to love school like in early elementary days because you were learning things and I don't know, like you were spending time with friends, and now I'm not learning anything. I'm spending less time with friends inside of school than I ever have been. So that it's just a lot worse than things used to be. But honestly, it's better than grade 7 and 8. I really hated grade 7 and 8 in yeah. I will say that at least, but it's definitely not exactly an improvement. Um, but oh well. I just like I also like um this I don't know what to say. I know what to say. I didn't think about how to say it. It's the way school reteaches things. So, well, I'm gonna give you an example. So, grade 2, we learn fractions, right? We don't learn how to multiply or divide, but we learn fractions. We learn how to add and subtract them, and we learn how they work, like what they are, the basic ideas, things like that. Oh shoot, I'm dead. Um, but yeah, so grade 2 we learned basic stuff about fractions, and then grade 3 we learned how to multiply and divide fractions. So we're being retaught the things we already know, which is adding and subtracting, and some of the other basics. But we're also learning about improper fractions, mixed fractions, and how to multiply and divide. So we're actually building upon what we already know. But then in grade 4, we spend a month on the fractions unit in which we learn nothing new about fractions. And so like, okay, oh wow, I'm just like lost the game. So we do that, all right, and then in grade 5, we spend a month on the fractions unit where we learn nothing new. And then in grade 6, we spend a month on the fractions unit where we learn nothing new. And we do that in grade 7 and in grade 8, and we've done it again now in grade 9. And that's baffling. Like there's no way. This can't be real. Like I just don't understand how, like, are students forgetting what we've learned every year? And if so, what's the point of school then? If we don't actually retain any knowledge. Please tell me that it's a firecracker. It does not. Um, that is unlucky. Yeah, I already lost anyways, but that's like that's unlucky. Um, okay, I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna win 3 games in a row, and it's gonna be super cool. I'm gonna also champion, and my win is gonna be like terrible. I'm gonna have like 1,000 trophies or something. I guess they're ribbons now, but I don't know. How do you guys feel about like what was it, like 2 years ago now? The like Clash Royale update where they changed the ladder system completely, where now like Trophy Row was separate from quote unquote competitive ladder. Um, honestly, I don't know. I guess it made it easier for people to get into competitive ladder, but like there's so many more people in Ultimate Champion now, and there used to be so many less people. Um, it's just way too. I feel like the game just got easier, and I don't really agree with that. I think Ultimate Champion should have remained much more exclusive. It should have remained the longer grind, because Clash was talking about how the reason we added level 15 was because we need to give players something long term to work towards. That was Ultimate Champion because it took a long time because your trophies got halved at the end of every season. So if you're starting from Challenger 1, you're probably not going to get all the way to Ultimate Champion in one season. But maybe you grind to Master 1, and then you get sent back down. And then maybe you grind to Master 3 next season. And you just keep on grinding and grinding. And maybe you get hard stuck in Champion. And you just can't get out. So you're just gonna have to keep on grinding, keep on getting better, maybe try a different deck, maybe swap with a couple cards in or out, change your strategy, and maybe eventually you get to Grand Champion, and you just keep on improving like that. Ultimate Champion used to be, I swear I played the Ice Spear, did I not? I swear I let go out of the screen, I don't know what happened. Yeah, I'm just goofing, but yeah, so Ultimate Champion used to be that long-term goal, and then they took that away, and they used that as an excuse to add level 15. Like, you can't use something you took away from the game as an excuse to add something people don't want, as a replacement. It just doesn't make sense to me at all why they did that. I personally wish it was the old ladder system, because now, cause I never got Ultimate Champion in the old ladder system. I wasn't even close, because I was really bad at the game. I think I was playing some Mega Knight spam deck back in the day. And honestly, I wish they never did that. I wish I got to grind. I wish I got to actually get better at the game, because I ended up quitting before level 15 was introduced to Path of Legends, because I didn't want to have to grind those card levels. Ooh, I think we might get a lock here. This is huge. If that pet sizzle pops down, like, holy crap. Yeah, okay, he just poisoned logs and it's gonna sack, like, a good chunk of his tower. So, yeah, I don't know, how do you guys feel about the Ultimate Champion ladder system, like the new ladder system, because I personally despise it. I'll just fire, well, that's pretty aggressive, but I'm not gonna keep on going for Xbows and just not getting damaged, even though I just got damaged my last Expo. That was, like, very lucky. I Knight the back in the wrong lane. Just drop these evil archers and kill it quickly. That's my plan. I'll just go Expo here because he has more damage in the other lane. He just cycle his poison. And his Knight, but he should be getting back to his Knight pretty soon, yeah. I'll try to kite this out of range. No. Yes. Okay. And I blocked the bridge too by accident. That's what you like to see. I'm gonna look for Expo. Again? No. No. Okay. It doesn't matter that much. It was, I don't know. But, yeah, I hate the new ladder system. And this should be another lock, because he's kind of throwing. I don't know why I didn't go poison earlier. Because, yeah, my Tesla and my archers have so much value. And I'm just gonna keep on spamming Expos. Keep on going left and right, and just trying not to let him spam graveyards, because if he does get a good graveyard push off, I'm kind of cooked, even though I do have the archers to carry me. That was a smart NATO, but he kind of didn't execute it properly. I think this will be the last game. Actually, I'm not at all. It's already kind of getting long. Yeah, I'll just finish him off, and that sounds wrong, but yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye.